Hey everybody, I've got another product video for you today, and this one is kind of a cool one. Now, a lot of things are going in the route of having Bluetooth integrated, but let's say you're out doing a gig and you want to play back your iPhone during break music or whatever, and you don't want to deal with all the extra cables and everything. Well, I've got a pretty darn nice product for you, which is this Melonare Bluetooth adapter. Now, this is designed to plug directly into the XLR inputs of your mixer board and give you either mono or full stereo Bluetooth in, which is kind of a nice feature here because, as you can see from the picture on the box there, it's actually got two dongles in there, one for the left and one for the right channel. So let's take this thing out and check them out. So you can see here in the box, we have our handy dandy instruction manual there. So always good if you need some light reading. We have a special charger cord here, which is USB-A on the one side, but on the other side, it has two USB-Cs, so it can actually charge both units at the same time. Kind of a handy feature. And then we've got plenty of foam there to package them in, but we have the two receivers, and they're nicely sleeved here in some plastic wrap, so we'll pull them out there. And you can see there is the unit 1 here, the red, and you can see it has a minimal amount of buttons. It just has a mono and stereo mode, and then has a Bluetooth indicator. And then in the other one, we have the green, and so now you have a difference between red and green. And again, these have standard XLR inputs, so you just boop, pop them right in and away they go. On the back here, you can see when you pop the door open, there's actually what looks to be a standard AA battery, which means what you can do is in a pinch, you can pop out the rechargeable battery here and put in your own regular AA. So that way, if you just have some AA's in your gig bag, you can actually use these if you forgot to charge them. Okay, so once we have them unpackaged, to power them on, what we're going to do is we're going to hold the power button for 3 seconds, or when the lights turn on. Now you can see once the lights turn on, the Bluetooth indicator will be flashing here as blue, and you'll see they're both set to mono mode by default. And so if you were to use it, you could actually connect two different devices on two different Bluetooth channels, or we can put them in stereo mode. To put them in stereo mode, what we're going to do is we're going to tap once on the power button, and then once they are both in stereo mode and blinking, we're going to double tap, and that'll keep it in stereo mode. So we're going to push it once, and then we're going to double tap, and there you go. And they stay in stereo. Now, you know they have paired in stereo because they both are solid green, and there's two ways to get it out of this. One, you can double tap the power button again, and it will go ahead and it will put it into unpair mode for stereo, and then eventually they'll just go back to mono, or you can just turn one of them off. To turn them off, you just hold down the power button, and you'll see that the Bluetooth light will start blinking red to indicate it's about to shut down, and there you go. So let's go ahead and hook them up to my interface so we can hear how they work. Now, for my audio interface here, you can see I have a little snake here, but you could just slide these right into the back of a mixer. But I'm going to go ahead and plug these into a couple different channels on my mixer. And they're standard XLRs, and they fit pretty tightly, but like many XLRs, sometimes you don't get that satisfying click if they're not exactly the right dimension, but it fits nice and snug in there. So we're going to do red and yellow there for channels 1 and 2 on my interface. And you can see the blue lights are still flashing, meaning they need to pair. So all I'm going to do now is pull out my cell phone, and I'm going to go ahead and pair that to the device. Okay, with my cell phone out here, I'm going to go ahead and go into the settings, and I'm going to go under Bluetooth, and we're going to slide down, and we're going to look for our other devices. And there you can see the MB-1, which is these devices, and I'm going to click on it. And I'm paired. You can see it right there on the top as I'm connected. And you can see we could rename it. We can give it a device type. In this case, this is a speaker. Go back. And then we can go ahead and go into any of our music apps, and we can start playing something. So I'm here on my YouTube channel, so I'm going to go ahead and click here. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to improve the playback if you want to send out an actual sample of your audio. And there you go. The dongles work as advertised, and they have a stated range of about 150 feet. Now, to be clear, outdoors, your range is going to limit a little bit, and the amount of other signals going through the area will also limit you some. So take that with a grain of salt, but this is true of all Bluetooth devices. I found that there was plenty of volume coming through my system to hear back the audio, and like I said, it works great. The other nice thing is these are very, very small, and it's kind of nice too because with both of these, I could do stereo for better quality audio, or I could hook up two different sound sources, my phone and my laptop. And so in one package, we can actually do both of them at the same time. These are a pretty affordable option. You'll see a link down below for the product there. And like I said, they work pretty darn well. It's a really straightforward product from this company, and they're pretty darn fantastic. So thanks so much for watching and checking it out. Look for my new Dorico videos coming out, and also keep watching because I'm going to be moving soon. I'm going to be changing up my studio, and so we'll have some new cool stuff as I get into my new hacienda. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.